Almost Famous. So Almost Famous stars Patrick Fugit, Kate Hudson, Frances McDormand, Billy Crudup, or Crudup. Yeah, his last name's weird. And Jason Lee, and a bunch of cameos from a lot of people who are not quite famous yet. So the main character is played by Patrick Fugit, who is a journalist for Rolling Stone magazine, who goes on this tour with the band Stillwater. Now, right off the bat, I really love this movie. I couldn't find... I watched it several times here. I got this at Best Buy, okay? And I've seen this several times since I've got it, and since I watched it on Netflix about a week ago, and I can't find a single flaw with it. It is incredible. There are so many touching scenes, and so many scenes that are just downright hilarious. Like, there's this one scene where the main guy from Stillwater, Russell Hammond, is tripping on acid, and he's standing on top of a roof screaming, "I am a golden god, and I'm on drugs!" And it's just so well put together. And it also helped finding out later on that this story was actually loosely based off of experiences that the director Cameron Crowe had back in the day. So that was really nice to know. That's a little fun fact. Going into this movie, I knew it was going to be a rock and roll movie because, I mean, I kind of recognized it from before because I feel like I may have seen it like when it first came out, but that was 15 years ago by now, so I didn't really remember much. Only, Kate Hudson was in it. That kind of stuff makes me curious to, find a movie that I once had seen probably back in way early days that I probably wouldn't remember, now, and then watching them and just seeing just what's different, what do I understand now about it. So I already knew this was a rock and roll movie, and I love rock and roll movies. I hold rock and roll very deep within my soul, and it is by far my favorite type of music, and it has some sort of magic towards it. Like when you put it in the right setting, if you're listening to the right song at the right time, it just makes you feel something that I can't really connect with all this newer music that's going around today. And this movie hits it on the spot every single time. Like, it is ridiculous just how good this movie is. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, in the last week, I've probably watched this movie about 6 times. In fact, I watched it again tonight. Now, if you're going to watch this movie, it's on Netflix. That's how I watched it first. However, if you haven't seen this movie, if you don't even know what this movie is, you see it on Netflix probably. It's one of the new releases. That version on Netflix is only about 2 hours. This one, the one that I got at Best Buy, is the director's cut, and it is 162 minutes. That's right. It is 40 minutes longer than the original version, and I have to say that it is, even as perfect as the original version was, that one is so much better. I love this movie. I'm going to hold it very close to me, and I have to say that this is probably one of the few movies that I have seen that I will defend it to the bitter end. I will give this movie 5 shits out of 5. Now, if you like this movie review and you like movie reviews, check out my other one on Exodus, Gods, and Kings. I am definitely a lot less energetic about it because I didn't write down any notes. But anyways, if you've seen Almost Famous, then good for you. Watch it again. And if there are other obscure movies that you would like me to review that you can't seem to find anyone else on YouTube reviewing, come and ask me. Comment below, and as always, please subscribe.